In the grand tapestry of global economics, one tale stands out: the unstoppable rise of China. Over the past few decades, the Middle Kingdom has undergone an economic transformation of epic proportions, evolving from a primarily agrarian society to a global powerhouse. This remarkable metamorphosis has seen China rise from the ashes like a phoenix, becoming the world's second-largest economy. The dragon, a symbol of power and prosperity in Chinese culture, perfectly encapsulates China's economic journey. This journey, filled with strategic planning, relentless determination, and a dash of audacity, has not only reshaped China, but has also made significant ripples on the global stage. The world watches in awe and anticipation as China continues to grow and evolve, its economic prowess influencing global trends and reshaping international relations. To fully appreciate this economic miracle, we must journey back to the past. Before 1978, China's economy was largely dormant and secluded. The nation was caught in the web of a centrally planned economic system, a model often associated with stagnation and inefficiency. China, at that time, was primarily an agrarian society, with a large proportion of its population engaged in farming. Industrialization was minimal, and the country was largely disconnected from the global economic mainstream. However, this all began to change in the late 70s. The winds of change were ushered in by Deng Xiaoping, a pragmatic leader who realized that China needed drastic economic reforms to catch up with the rest of the world. Deng's vision was clear: to transform China from a stagnant, centrally planned economy into a dynamic, market-oriented one. In 1978, Deng initiated a series of bold and transformative economic reforms. These were unlike anything China had seen before. At the heart of these changes was the concept of socialism with Chinese characteristics, a unique blend of state control and market mechanisms. This was a major shift from the traditional Marxist doctrine that had dominated China's economic landscape until then. A key policy under Deng's reform agenda was the decollectivization of agriculture. This meant breaking up the large, state-owned farms into smaller, family-run units. This move drastically improved agricultural productivity and led to a significant increase in the income and living standards of rural households. Another crucial reform was the establishment of special economic zones, or SEZs. These were areas where foreign companies were invited to invest and set up factories. This not only brought in much-needed foreign capital, but also exposed China to advanced technologies and management practices. Deng also liberalized several sectors of the economy, encouraging competition and entrepreneurship. State-owned enterprises were restructured, and private businesses were allowed to flourish. This created jobs, spurred innovation, and fostered economic growth. With these reforms, China began an unprecedented transition. From a sluggish, isolated economy, it embarked on a journey to become a global economic powerhouse. But this was just the beginning. The real story of China's economic miracle was yet to unfold. The year 1978 marked the beginning of economic metamorphosis. This was when China commenced a series of ambitious reforms that would transform the country into a global economic powerhouse. Central to these reforms was Deng Xiaoping's four modernization strategy. This strategy aimed to modernize agriculture, industry, national defense, and science, and technology. At the heart of the four modernizations was the desire to increase productivity, efficiency, and quality of goods and services. By modernizing agriculture, China hoped to free up labor for the industrial sector. Modernizing the industry was meant to shift China's economic focus from heavy industry to a more diverse range of industries. Modernizing national defense was all about leveraging technology to create a more efficient and effective military. And modernizing science and technology was about keeping pace with the rapidly evolving global technology landscape. In tandem with these modernizations, China introduced special economic zones, or SEZs. These zones were areas where foreign investment was encouraged, and economic laws were more flexible. The SEZs were designed to be testing grounds for new economic policies before they were implemented nationwide. They served as magnets for foreign investment, and they played a crucial role in integrating China's economy with the global market. But perhaps the most significant reform was the shift from a centrally planned economy to a socialist market economy. This meant that while the state still played a vital role in the economy, market forces were allowed to determine the production and distribution of goods. This shift led to increased competition, improved efficiency, and ultimately, higher living standards for the Chinese people. The transition wasn't smooth. There were many challenges along the way, from restructuring state-owned enterprises to managing inflation. But with each challenge, China adapted and evolved, proving to the world that it was serious about economic reform. These changes set the foundation for a new economic era. The era that would see China rise from a low-income country to the second largest economy in the world. The era that would redefine the global economic landscape forever. China's growth was no accident. It was a result of strategic decisions and relentless effort. The government's role was paramount, orchestrating a symphony of policies and interventions that set the stage for an economic transformation. It wasn't just about creating the right policies, it was about implementing them with precision and determination. A cornerstone of China's strategy was its emphasis on export-oriented manufacturing. The world was treated as a market, with China becoming the factory. Goods stamped "Made in China" began to fill store shelves across the globe, from electronics to clothing, toys to furniture. The nation capitalized on its vast labor force, leveraging it to become a manufacturing powerhouse. But manufacturing prowess alone wouldn't have been enough. A parallel thrust was needed: infrastructure development and urbanization. The landscape of China underwent a metamorphosis. Cities sprouted where fields once lay, highways snaked through mountains, and skyscrapers pierced the clouds. This rapid urbanization not only provided the physical framework for economic activities, but also created jobs, spurred consumption, and improved living standards. And then there's the investment in education and technology. China understood early on that a well-educated workforce was crucial to its economic ambitions. Education reforms were enacted, literacy rates soared, and a culture of learning was fostered. Simultaneously, technology was embraced, not just as a tool, but as a catalyst for growth. Investments poured into research and development, tech startups sprouted, and China began to transition from a labor-intensive economy to one driven by innovation and technology. These elements combine to fuel China's economic engine. The government's role, export-oriented manufacturing, infrastructure development, and investment in education and technology. They were the four pillars that held China's economic transformation aloft. And the result? A miracle that turned the Middle Kingdom into a global economic powerhouse. As China grew, it began to weave itself into the fabric of the global economy. It recognized the power of globalization and sought to harness it for its own economic ambitions. The process was gradual, strategic, and purposeful, a testament to the country's forward-thinking approach. The first significant step was China's integration into the World Trade Organization in December 2001. This move signified the country's commitment to participate in and contribute to the global economic order. It was a declaration that China was ready to play by international rules and engage in fair trade practices. By becoming a WTO member, China opened its markets to the world, attracting foreign businesses and investors like never before. But China's global integration didn't stop there. It pursued numerous bilateral trade agreements, forging economic partnerships across continents, from neighboring Asian countries to far-flung nations in Africa and Latin America. China extended its economic reach, creating a network of trade relationships that fueled its growth and increased its global influence. These partnerships were not one-sided. They offered mutual benefits, providing China's partners with access to its vast markets and resources. In return, China gained access to new markets, technologies, and resources, further bolstering its economic prowess. However, it's important to remember that this process wasn't without its challenges. China had to navigate complex international trade laws, negotiate with diverse economic partners, and manage the risks of increased foreign competition. But through perseverance, strategic planning, and a clear vision, it successfully turned these challenges into opportunities. So, as we look back, we see that China's journey towards global integration was not a random occurrence. It was a carefully orchestrated strategy designed to leverage the opportunities offered by globalization while mitigating its risks. This approach, combined with the country's relentless drive for growth and development, has made China a key player on the global economics stage. China's global integration was a key factor in its economic ascent. It helped the nation transition from a closed, inward-looking economy to a vibrant, globally connected powerhouse, redefining the world's economic landscape in the process. In the 21st century, China has emerged as a technological powerhouse. This transformation has been nothing short of extraordinary, with Chinese tech giants rising to the global stage, rivaling and sometimes outclassing their Western counterparts. Take, for instance, Alibaba, Tencent, and Huawei. These giants have not only dominated the domestic market, but also made significant inroads internationally. Alibaba, the e-commerce behemoth, has revolutionized retail in China and beyond. Tencent, with its social media and gaming empire, has permeated various aspects of daily life. And Huawei, despite controversies, has become a global leader in telecommunications and 5G technology. But what has facilitated this meteoric rise in technology? The answer lies in the Chinese government's unwavering support for innovation and research and development. They've implemented policies, provided funding, and created a conducive environment for tech companies to flourish. This commitment is evident in the country's increasing expenditure on research and development, which now ranks second globally, just behind the United States. Moreover, China hasn't restricted its technological advancements to just a few sectors. The country has been making significant strides in developing high-tech industries, such as artificial intelligence, renewable energy, and biotechnology. It's at the forefront of AI research, with ambitions to become the world leader by the year 2030. In renewable energy, China is the largest producer of solar panels and electric vehicles. And in biotechnology, it's pioneering breakthroughs in gene editing and synthetic biology. These technological advancements have had profound implications for the Chinese economy, boosting productivity, fostering new industries, and creating jobs. They've also fueled China's transition from a manufacturing-led economy to an innovation-driven one. With technology, China has accelerated its economic dominance. The country's technological leap is not just reshaping its own economy, but also redefining the global technological landscape. And as we move further into the 21st century, the influence of China's technological prowess is only set to grow. But this journey to economic prominence has not been without challenges. As we delve deeper into the narrative of China's economic ascent, we cannot ignore the hurdles that have marked its path. One of the most pressing issues is income inequality. The gap between the rich and the poor has widened significantly, with coastal cities prospering while rural areas lag behind. This disparity has led to social tensions and questions about the sustainability of China's growth model. Another thorny issue is environmental degradation. The rapid industrialization that propelled China's economy also triggered widespread pollution. From smog-filled cities to contaminated rivers, the environmental cost of China's development is a debt that future generations will have to repay. While the country has made strides in promoting renewable energy and implementing green policies, the road to environmental recovery is long and fraught with challenges. The third challenge we must discuss is the contentious issue of intellectual property rights. China's economic growth has been marred by accusations of intellectual property theft and unfair trade practices. These allegations have led to trade tensions, particularly with the United States, casting a shadow over China's global economic relationships. Lastly, let's touch upon the subject of technological innovation. While China has made impressive strides in technology, critics argue that much of this progress has been fueled by a culture of imitation rather than innovation. The question remains whether China can transition from a follower to a leader in global technology, a shift that would require a significant overhaul in its approach to research and development. These challenges underscore the complexity of China's economic miracle. They remind us that the road to economic prowess is not a straight path, but a winding journey filled with obstacles. Yet, as we have seen throughout history, challenges can also be catalysts for change and innovation. As China grapples with these issues, it may discover new ways to sustain its economic growth while addressing the pressing concerns of its people and the world. As we look ahead, China's economic journey continues. The Belt and Road Initiative, a masterstroke of economic diplomacy, is transforming the global economic landscape, creating new trade routes and fostering international cooperation. This project is not just about roads and bridges, but about creating a network of shared prosperity, bridging gaps between nations. Simultaneously, China is shifting gears, moving towards a consumer-driven economy. This shift is reshaping China's economic landscape as services and consumption become the new engines of growth. However, the road ahead is not without obstacles. Challenges like aging population, environmental sustainability, and the need for further reform pose significant hurdles. Yet, these challenges also present opportunities for innovation and growth. China's economy is a testament to the power of resilience and adaptability. The future of China's economy promises to be as dynamic as its past. It's a journey that continues to shape our world in ways we can only begin to imagine. China's economic journey is a testament to the power of reform, innovation, and strategic planning. The transformation from a struggling economy to a global powerhouse is nothing short of a miracle, a testament to the resilience and determination of a nation that dared to dream. Over the past few decades, China has not only uplifted millions out of poverty, but has also reshaped the global economic landscape. Its economic achievements are immense, ranging from the creations of special economic zones to the rise of technological giants. China's integration into the global economy has also been a game changer, fostering new trade partnerships and setting trends in innovation and technology. However, this journey has not been without its challenges. From income inequality to environmental concerns, China's economic miracle has its share of complexities. Yet, the nation continues to stride forward, embracing the future with anticipation and a strategic vision. As we reflect on this journey, we see a China that has transformed itself and the world economy. Please like, share this video, and subscribe to the channel.